teacher friends, Teacher Krista here. I just wanted to do a quick video. I just finished a unit assessment for one of my regulars, level 4, unit 8. It's the unit on animal homes and things like, we talked about burrows and hives and, different animals and where they live, whether they live in a cave or a spider lives in a web, bees in a hive, that type of stuff. So anyway, she's a newer regular of mine. I haven't taught her too many times, but I've had her enough to call her a regular. So today was a unit assessment to finish up the unit. And this is pretty much how I do all of my unit assessments, whether they're mid-unit or end of unit. I keep it really simple. A lot of questions, I've seen a lot of chatter about, how do you do secondary rewards for that? It's actually my favorite reward to prepare because it's already made for me. I literally go into my materials and I print off the game maps for each of these. Really simple. I laminate them, stick a couple magnets on the back, and I cut them out and stick magnets on. And then when the lesson starts, I have this ready. I always have my whiteboard as my reward board. It's a magnetic board. So I put everything on here, and we start off our lesson with that. So we still have our main reward, which is the star system. So I'm still giving stars throughout. I can use these on the board if I want to, but I usually don't. I'll just hold them up, or I have them to use other times. But what I do have are these little check marks. They're really plain and visible to see from behind me. I've got a little magnet on them. These are just, I made these in PowerPoint, printed them, laminated, and cut them out. Added my magnets. And so every time we finish a level, and let me show you, I've got so many of these. This is just a few of them that I'll get for you. These are just different ones I've done. They all have a different theme, so they're not the same. So like this one was from, I need to have these labeled. I think this was a level 3 unit on what to wear. This one was on recycling in our environment. I think this was a level 5 maybe. This one, I don't know. We baked a cake with this one, so that one was pretty cool. I actually had, I don't know what I've done with, oh, it fell on the floor. Let me get it. Hold on. Okay, so with this one, I don't do this for all of them. This one, we actually printed up a nice, yummy, delicious piece of chocolate cake to show right in the middle of the page when we were done. So, because we were baking a cake. That was the whole, theme of that built-in reward. But this is my secondary reward. Really easy. I don't have to think about it. I just print the board, and then I add check marks as we go along. So the check marks will go up here. So level 1. So today we were building a bird's nest for this one. So what I did was I printed up little bunches. See, just like what's on here? I printed these. Made them a little bit bigger. So with each one, I've got a visual reference of a check mark, but I'm also showing that we're collecting with each level a new bunch of twigs to help the mama bird build her nest. So we've got this is all my visual, and you can see this back here. When I'm teaching my lessons, it's still visible. So I'm teaching the student, but back here, you see, you can still see everything. Those check marks, even though they're kind of far behind me, they're bright enough with that white background that you can see that green check mark. So that visual is always back there. So once we hit 5 levels, and we've got all of our check marks on here, let's put them all up here. Then we finish, and right here there's a bird's nest. I do have 6 check marks if I need them, but with this particular one, I didn't use that. Instead, I had this printed. This printed right here. So I put my bird nest up here, and I make a big deal, and I even did a tweet, 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 tweet for the mama bird coming in to sit on her nest. My regular ate it up. She loved it. She thought it was the cutest thing ever. So we finished the unit assessment, and the mama bird got her nest. So, yeah. I also did this. I always have the trophy in case I want to use it. Sometimes I use it, sometimes I don't. Today I brought it out, and I said, yay, you get the trophy! And I hold it up close, and then I put it up here, and I have it sitting on the desk. I don't always use these either, but I've got a Meg and I've got a Mike student. So when we're picking our students, I'll write their name on the desk with my dry erase marker. So, yeah, that's it. That's how I do my secondary reward for my unit assessments. Easy peasy, don't have to think too hard on this one. It's really built in for you. So you've got your star rewards that you give throughout the lesson, and I do my check marks. That's it. Pretty easy. It's already built in for you. You just got to print it out, laminate it, pop some maggots on it. So that's what I do. That's all I've got for today. Happy teaching.